What's up, Humblers? It is HumbleZeus here, bringing you a Battlefield 3 gameplay commentary, and today we're going to be talking about how to decide on a console. And it might not seem relevant to talk about this right now, but there's a lot of people who still haven't bought a console, who don't intend to buy it for maybe a year or so, simply to let the consoles build up a larger category of games and then decide from there. And I thought it would kind of help the process along by giving you reasons that you would invest in a console outside of because your friends are going to it. And I'm going to start off with that argument, because your friends are going to the console. Yes, it's a very good reason. I can admit it. I can see why that makes sense to you. And I'm going to kind of say my own feelings on this kind of why you should buy a console. A console, in my mind, should be something that, say your friends were gone for like a month's trip. All your friends on Xbox randomly disappeared. Could you still have fun with the console? Because if you could, then that means that's a console you should buy. If you can't, then it's not a console you should buy. A console should be something that even before you have friends, before you have anybody, that you can hop on and you can still have hours upon hours of enjoyment if you wanted to. If you can't have it without having at least 3 of your friends there, then it's not something you enjoy personally and not something you should buy. If you're someone who, if they can't do it, they don't even want to buy a console, then maybe you should invest in a PC or something, or maybe lean towards a Nintendo that has a lot of games where you can play it by yourself. But if it's the online interaction solely that makes a console to you, then you're probably not picking the right console. That's just my opinion. You can feel free to disagree, but I think a console should be something that you get personal enjoyment out of. That's my first thing. My second thing is simply that, pick off exclusive that you'll enjoy. A lot of people enjoy the Halo, so they'll automatically lean toward Xbox. Fine. Cool, do what you want. Make sure you enjoy yourself. As long as you're buying games that you're going to personally enjoy and have fun with, I think those are games you should buy. Buy those games. Have fun with those games. Make sure that, you get everything you can out of those games. The PlayStation 4 console had exclusives that I wanted. The Xbox One didn't. So I chose a console based off that also. The third thing is features. What features does the console have that you want? What do you want? For me, the share button was actually a console item that I thought was really interesting. It was like, oh, I can share my gameplay. I can upload it to YouTube, upload it to Facebook. And if you weren't here from the beginning, my channel started off completely on gameplay that I got from my PS4. Obviously now I have an Elgato and I capture all my audio and stuff with that. All my gameplay and whatnot with my Elgato, but before it was simply record with PlayStation 4, get gameplay, have fun, and that's what I did. Now it's more, I can edit it more, but PlayStation is still adding to their own things with the share factory, and that's something that spoke to me. Now it's not as big of an issue because I can share my own gameplay, but there are still things about the console that I like. Xbox has it too, to a limited extent, not really in my mind as well as the PlayStation 4. But, they have it, they can upgrade it, they can do way more with it, and, that'd be an interesting selling point as well. At the time of console release, it was a bigger point to me. So, that's something you should consider. Outside of, this thing where just buy it because your friends are buying it. That's not, in my mind, a good enough reason, unless there's more things about the console that you like than dislike. The Xbox One, I liked both consoles. Let me start off saying that I like both consoles. They're both, in my mind, good consoles. There were things about one that made me buy it before the other. I intend to buy both, and when I do get both, I can then give a more fair assessment. Would I return a console if I didn't enjoy it? Yes. If I bought an Xbox One and I really couldn't find any enjoyment out of it, I had no games that I liked, there was nothing about the console I enjoyed, I would return it, maybe save the money and do something else with it. A lot of computer companies like Razer and Alienware are coming out with their own consoles, and maybe I'd invest in those as well. We have the Steam box coming out. So there are things that, you can think of as alternatives. So a console really has to kind of grab your attention. If it doesn't do that, then it's not worth your time. You're not worth the money. Don't bother. I think consoles, again, like I said, they're for personal enjoyment. You're supposed to have fun with consoles. You're supposed to, want to actually use your console for things. And if you don't have that desire and you only, buy it because all your friends migrated to it, and you're only in it for the social part of it, then, you're not really getting the most out of your console, because a console should be able to entertain you with or without friends. That's just my opinion. You can obviously disagree, feel free. I think the online interaction is a very important part of it. I think it plays a large role in how the communities work and everything, but it shouldn't be the only factor, in my opinion. Obviously, everything I say on my channel is my own opinion. Whether you agree or disagree, it's completely up to you. Whether you hate the fact that what I say Whether you believe it's true or not, you can obviously tell me and I will respond as long as it's a fair comment. You have your own reasons for saying it. And that's why I always encourage you to leave your own opinions. And I'll encourage you again in this video, leave your comment, leave your preference on console. If you're a PC player, you can feel free to leave a comment, but I'd rather not see a bunch of comments saying PC elitism and whatnot. And, that's just kind of my own thing. I'd rather not have to listen to that, like, PC elitism. Not because I don't believe that PCs are better. I know they are. But, it's kind of grating to hear it over and over. Yes, we understand. Yes, we know. Calm down. You win by default. You can build whatever you want, but come on. And the console wars. And I really don't like the console wars simply because they're stupid arguments over what tiny spec is better than the other, or how 1080 is so much better on the, PlayStation rather than the 720 the Xbox One has. That's that stuff I don't care about. So I leave this kind of choice in your hand. What do you enjoy from your console? What do you like? What do you dislike? You can obviously tell me that in the description, the comment section. Tell me what you like about your consoles. Tell me what you don't like. Tell me why you bought a console, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe for more videos, share the video to help me out, and I'll see you later. Zeus out.